with a 6th place finish last week.
Yeah, you know, you win Daytona and he's done that before. That's a great feeling. You know, you know you've got, oh, we got
look out.
Trouble. Is he going to hit the wall? Yes.
C.J. McLaughlin.
The fence here.
Caution.
Nose pretty good, Rick.
With
bring it to us.
Abbreviated practice session. See if we can tell what happens to CJ off turn 2. Oh, loose in the center and battled it. Oh, so close to saving it.
What role did the bump over there play in that? Got loose, and did that help him over the edge as well?
We talk about that bump all the time, and if you're a little bit loose and you've got the front end digging, then that back could pop out from underneath of you, and that looks like might have been what happened there to the 53 car.
Here's what's tough. You know, everybody in a little bit of a different place in regard to backups making the trip west. And Sammy Smith, first time here for him, and that's not how you want to get indoctrinated to Las Vegas.
I like that. Just get right back in the gas. Let's leave the scene of the crime. Make sure we don't get caught up in it. Does a nice job of just keeping his car on the line that he wanted to and driving on around.
As a driver, if you're Sammy there, you see him go. Are you looking out your periphery to try a new race team? Now, they do have an alliance with Stuart Haas. There goes one. Parker Kligerman sliding. That'll bring out our first caution of the day. And that might be a trend that picks up off the spring race here a year ago. We had 11 cautions in the spring, only 3 in the fall, and 2 of those were for stage in. So hopefully we can find our rhythm here early.
You know, we always talk about the Xfinity guys having, you know, very limited tires. You know, if you have an early spin like this, it already puts you in the hole. This seems to be, he might have got some help.
Nemechek in the 20, and a little bit of a kiss.
Yeah, and I just wonder how much John Hunter was a little bit frustrated by the beginning laps over there when he felt like Parker might have squeezed him in the middle over here in 3 and 4. So
Kligerman running full on, now racing for that 10th position with Barry, and just behind them, Brett Moffitt, who's making a good comeback. Qualified in the top 5, drifted early, but now he's knocking on the door of the top 10, and there goes Barry. Hang on to it.
Lock it down, lock it down.
You know, we saw him get loose before we went to break off of 2. We saw him tag the wall a little bit there. Didn't look like a bunch of damage, but it seemed like he had his hands full. And right there, he had a car tight to his outside. He kind of lost the line and was at point of, I'm going to hit this guy, and he ended up just spinning it out. So got away with it, you know, no damage, just able to come in and try to get their car tightened up because he looked like he had his hands full. And a potential break for the 20 who might have had a loose wheel.
Well, and the other thing, Ryan, as we look across the racetrack, you know, that is, the cars just tend to get loose right there. It's like they go to the transition of the banking, and there's some bumps right there. And if you get off the bottom and up the racetrack, the car gets light anyway. And that just took it was side by side, took a little air off the back of the car and just lost it there. But the one thing I am noticing on the backstretch too, the wind is shifted directions right towards turn 4.
Yeah, that makes it worse, right? Well, his situation was, you got heavy wind hitting you in the left side door.
And I wish I could tell you why, but Vegas is just one of those places that creates those vibrations like no other place. But
and there's a spin. It's the 45 of Raja Caruth. It picked up the free pass earlier, so that's going to end our second stage. 1 to go this time around for Austin Hill. He'll end up getting the stage victory. Caruth hangs on to it. It's our 4th caution of the afternoon, and as I said, that will serve as the ending to stage number 2.
He's already loose right here. Gosh, that was weird. You know, he was loose before we even played the video and turning off into turn 1. You know, he was already having his hands full. He did a great job of keeping it off the wall and staying on the lead lap at the same time.
How big is that for Chandler Smith, who had fallen to 6th, was likely going to lose more positions before the end of the stage, and now he can ride around under caution and pick up a solid top 10 and get some more stage points.